A nameless slave ascended the Black Mountain. Both heroes and monsters fell by his hand. Unbroken, he entered the ruined temple of a long-forgotten god and spilled his blood on the sacred altar. I guess this is the end, he thought, resigned to his fate. But at the last second, suddenly, the voice of the spell resounded in the dark temple. You have offered yourself as a sacrifice to the gods. The gods are dead and cannot hear you. Your soul bears the mark of divinity. You are a temple slave. Shadow God stirs in his eternal slumber. He sends a blessing from beyond the grave. Child of shadows,
Listen carefully. Once you fall asleep, you'll be transported into your first nightmare. The nightmares are sort of like trials, challenges created by the spell. Once inside, you'll meet monsters, horrible creatures who will test you, fight you, try their damnedest to break you. But you'll also meet people. They aren't worth trusting either. Your best bet is to fight for yourself. Remember, they are not real. They're just illusions conjured up to test you.
I saw the human castle again. only this time it was at night. There was a lonely star burning in the black skies, and under its light the castle was suddenly consumed by fire, with rivers of blood flowing down its halls. I saw a corpse in a golden armor sitting on a throne, a woman with a bronze spear drowning in a tide of monsters, an archer trying to pierce the falling sky with his arrows. All that time, Sunny was sure, for some reason, that Cassie saw the cataclysm that had devoured this land and turned it into a desolate hell, creating the Forgotten Shore. The first part of the vision was certainly referring to how the curse of the all-consuming darkness had broken free from its 7 seals, so he had just assumed that the other parts of the vision spoke about the past too. But Effie's spear gave him an epiphany, a terrible revelation that he had been wrong all this time, that the apocalyptic images Cassie had described were not of the past, but of the future, their future. To tell you the truth, Harris, I have killed many monsters. Some of them were nightmare creatures and some were men. I killed a person or two as well. But I have never done it out of malice. I've never enjoyed it too much. He paused and then spat, his voice shaking. But I will enjoy killing you. You embody everything that I despise. You sicken me. For that reason alone, I am going to end you. You don't deserve to live at all.
There is one thing I can do for them, for the dead. It is to win, and keep winning until I attain my dream, a dream they clung to and risked their lives for.
Let's talk about the tyrannical ruler Gunlog and Shadow Slave. Gunlog arrived in the Forgotten Shore 8 years prior to the main cast in one of the cruelest and bloodiest periods of the time in the history of the Bright Castle. And this was when the Second Lord died on a suicidal attempt at attacking the Crimson Spire. Afterwards, the Bright Castle descended into total anarchy and everyone became mad, but Gunlog was considered the most mad, the most crazy, because instead of fighting monsters on land, he actually dove into the dark sea. One day while diving, he was pulled away by a current, and once the sea disappeared, he stumbled onto a mortally wounded, dying Leviathan. He began cutting the meat off the creature's bone with his knife, but by chance, the Leviathan happened to die from its terrible wounds at the exact moment. The spell happened to also give him an echo due to killing it with his blade, a wondrous liquid metal-like golden armor that no human weapon could even hope to scratch, a transcended echo. With this armor, he returned to the Dark City and took the throne of the Bright Castle. Unlike the prior rulers of the Bright Castle though, he had no desire to try and conquer the Crimson Spire or find a way out of the Forgotten Shore, which led to Nephis challenging him to a one-on-one duel, and he eventually died during it, which brought an end to his legacy.
I am no man.
You are the one who is obsessed with lies, Sunny, not me. You somehow always manage to keep your real thoughts, desires, and reasons hidden. I've never seen anyone so adept at deception. Congratulations, Sunny. The mind games you played with us were almost as devious as the mental hex of the Soul Devourer. It was nothing short of inspiring. You can even easily turn truths into lies. How brilliant. I never even knew that such a thing was possible. Silly me. I didn't know a lot of things before I met you. So you see, while you were learning how to use a sword from me, I was learning how to use people from you. So please, Sunny, accept my sincere gratitude. I could not have wished for a better teacher. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Go, lost from
After the Forgotten Shore, Cassie's betrayal struck Sunny deeper than any physical wound. She had been someone he had allowed close, someone he had thought understood him in ways few ever could. On that cursed island, he had relied on her guidance, believed in her visions, and even dared to trust, a dangerous thing for someone like him. But when the truth emerged, that she had hidden things, twisted choices, and used his loyalty as a tool, it left a scar deeper than any blade cut. For Sunny, trust was rare, almost sacred. So when Cassie broke it, it wasn't just anger he felt, but a hollow ache, as if a part of him had been foolish enough to believe in friendship again. Her betrayal didn't just wound him, it confirmed his deepest fear, that no one ever truly stayed. I was born in the Colosseum. Words are worthless. Silence is gold. Don't waste my breath. Human? I am not and have never been a human. From today forward, I will be your commanding officer. Yes, I killed 400 awakened abominations and hunted down a fallen devil as a sleeper. Yes, I am a distinguished explorer and researcher whose published works are well known in academic circles. And yes, I indeed come from the Forgotten Shore, where I lived in the Dark City completely alone and went slightly mad. But all of that is in the past. I am utterly sane now. I am not deranged at all. You truly have nothing to worry about. Nephis. As if to answer his thoughts, a dozen figures suddenly appeared from behind the trees, surrounding him. One of the ambushers took a step forward and smiled. "Sorry, Mongrel. No hard feelings, right?" The menacing figure in black armor stared at the young man for a few moments, and then an elusive but strangely familiar voice resounded from beneath the fearsome mask. "None whatsoever." Just a moment later, the ambushers obliged. All kinds of aspect abilities activated at once, turning the small clearing into a furious storm of deadly elements and steel. What happened next could only be described as pure carnage. The black figure pounced on the ambushers, using both his gauntleted fist and his round shield to sow devastation among their ranks. Every move Mongrel made was precise, calculated, and deadly, but also brutal and utterly cruel. He danced among his enemies like a grim reaper, killing them one after another without showing any sign of even knowing what mercy or hesitation were. And when it was all over, the lone black figure was left standing alone amidst the bodies, covered in blood from head to toe.
An armored figure wearing a fearsome black mask walked out of the darkness, the blade of the great Odachi resting on its shoulder. Mongrel had arrived to the Nightmare Gate.
Touchdown ain't living on this poppin' shit. I'll make that money make you wanna flip. Yeah, I bought that building right next to the vet.
With no time to evacuate, numerous people were going to die. But then, a courageous awakened placed himself in the way of nightmare creatures, holding off the entire advancing horde by himself and refusing to give ground until the government forces arrived. Well, some readers might recognize him as the viral Dreamscape sensation, Mongrel. Words are worthless. Silence is gold. Don't waste my breath. Stay back. Kill anything that gets past me. Make them bleed. Sonny's bed trembled slightly, and he felt the wind blowing across the room. Still mostly asleep, he sighed and tried to pull the blanket higher. However, that damned thing was nowhere to be found. Where the hell is it? Reluctant to let go of sleep, he blindly searched for the blanket. Instead of finding it, though, Sonny suddenly felt his whole bed careen to the side. Startled, he opened his eyes and saw nothing but darkness surrounding him. What the? Oh, right. He wasn't in his small room in the sanctuary. He was plummeting into a lightless abyss atop the corpse of a fallen devil instead. Sonny stared into the darkness for a bit. Then he yawned. Well, at least I slept well. On the third day, Sonny just lay on the lid of the dead mimic and stared into the void. His mind was starting to behave in strange ways. Although there was nothing around him, Sonny could sometimes see strange shapes and silhouettes in the darkness, as well as hear distant noises. On the third day, Sunny just lay on the lid of the dead mimic and stared into the void. His mind was starting to behave in strange ways. Sunny smiled weakly. Why wouldn't it be dark? This is the sky below, after all. But then he froze. What? The voice that asked the question had not come from the ordinary rock. That voice was not his own. Ah, my apologies. I seem to have startled you. Sunny gulped. The pleasant voice seemed to belong to a young man, but no matter how hard he looked into the darkness, he couldn't see anyone or anything nearby. No worries. I just didn't expect to hear another human's voice here. You are a human, right? The void was silent for a while, then answered in a neutral tone. A human? I used to be a human once, I guess. I created when I was just a lonely kid. We were together for a long time, before we weren't anymore. I had my first nightmare when I was 12. It's rare, but does happen sometimes. A name? I used to have a name, I guess. Mordred, or rather, Prince Mordred, I guess. Nothing. I am a prince of nothing. Nothing at all. Thank you for bringing this piece of mirror to me, Sunless. I am very grateful and very sorry for what is about to happen next.
You're packing some pretty heavy artillery for your size, boy.
Likewise, Choom. Heard you went no-ganic, full bork, so I gotta ask, any brain left in that chrome dome of yours?
You could say I'm special.
Well, so the fuck am I!
This beautiful steed was tamed by the treacherous lost from light in the depths of a harrowing dream. The two shadows battled across countless nightmares, shattering them all apart. Neither was willing to give up, so in the end, the nightmares did.
In the center of the Great Hall, surrounded by a swirling hurricane of light and darkness, a vague and graceful silhouette towered above the broken chains. He couldn't quite tell where the light ended and where her numinous body began. Perhaps Hope had no body at all and was instead made of pure radiance, pure darkness. He felt as if her nebulous visage was almost human-like, but also inexplicably alien. The shapes and contours were both correct and wrong, both familiar and strange, both pleasing and revolting, and beautiful. So beautiful. She was the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. She was the most terrifying thing he had ever seen. She was divine. A sad smile appeared on his face. Well then, I guess this is a goodbye. Farewell, Sunless. You have been a great friend to me. And I hope that I have been a good friend to you too. With that, the sorcerer laughed and took a step forward. He hesitated for a second, then locked Sunny in a hug. Noctis chuckled, then grew silent for a moment. Then he sighed and whispered, his voice suddenly low and somber. Never trust the gods. Then the sorcerer let go of Sunny, smiled one last time, and walked away. Soon, he disappeared from sight, and not too long after that, the Ivory Island trembled slightly as the last chain holding it in place broke apart. Sunny gritted his teeth, then looked away and wiped his eyes. His shoulders fell. Damn scoundrel, you tricked me again.
Nephis. She has...
Master Jet, hey, I have a question for you. How cold is it in Antarctica?
The man fought a Titan to a stalemate just yesterday. Actually, I am not even sure that it was a stalemate. All I know is that the devil came back, but the Titan didn't.
So, did you find it? Conviction? Or whatever it was you've been searching for?
Admit it. You lost.
Oh, so it's that Master Sunless? No wonder the name sounded familiar. I heard about him even though he was assigned to a different division. Still, what can one man do?
Damn, what can't he do? I swear to the dead gods I saw him kill 100 nightmare creatures with a single arrow once. There was also this one time when he summoned a whole damn bridge out of thin air for us to cross a canyon. Hell, the man fought a titan to a stalemate just yesterday. Actually, I am not even sure that it was a stalemate. All I know is that the captain came back, but the titan didn't.
We ain't like this is so fun. You can't get bread, this shit get thrown. I want to so catch it through. That boy did smoke, that boy did smoke. Stop calling my phone, you leave me alone. I'm not from this zone, I'm not from my home, I'm not from
The 9 of you were chosen because you are special. Some of you are wise, and some of you are strong. Some of you are holy. However, fate has no use for those who are strong or those who are wise, and neither does it care for sages and saints. The only ones it cares for are those who are fated. And that is what you are, the 9 of you. You are blessed by fate. You are cursed by fate.
The winter beast came, and then it left. The last citadel of humanity in the Antarctic Center, Falcon Scott, had fallen to the chain of nightmares. The harrowing blizzard had swept through it, freezing the whole city solid and killing everyone inside. Everyone was dead, except for Sunny.
The soldiers were dead. Millions of civilians were dead. Professor Obel was dead too.
Admit it. You lost.
Who in the world is he? Who could possibly be the man behind the mask? Who are you? Just tell us, who are you really?
Then, Sunny smiled and answered in a friendly tone, "Master Jet? Hey, I have a question for you." He paused for a second and then asked, "How cold is it in Antarctica?" "You have no one but yourself to blame. Who asked you to be such an overachiever? I sent you to retrieve one man, and you brought me 40,000 instead. I must say, if everyone here had this kind of attitude, the chain of nightmares would have been over in a week. Hell, we might have reclaimed America by now." The members of his cohort were standing close to each other, bits of ice covering their hair. Their luminous memories had grown dim and weak, and their lips were blue. Their eyes, however, were much more calm than his own. Sunny studied their face for a few moments, trying to come up with a solid thought. Eventually, he simply whispered, "I'm sorry." Sunny continued to dig, thinking back on the past months. He had not found conviction, but in a sense, he also did. "I don't need it. I know what I value, and I know what I want. It might not be much, but it's enough. I am who I am, and who I am is enough. It's plenty."
Kill them with my bare hands! Do you hear me? With my bare hands!
You're insane, you're in pain, I can tell by what you're saying. I'm Nightmare Freddy and I'm in your head. I'm Nightmare Freddy and I'm in your bed. Better flash your lights, check the halls all night. Flash the closet too, better flash.
Dire Fang's ascended ability was the debilitating sonic attack, and his transcendent ability, well, it was self-evident. So, with the knowledge of that, Sunny had to come up with a way to kill him. A master killing a saint. That had never happened in history, but it had to happen today. He was going to make it happen.
I won. Then he lost his footing and rolled into the mud. The mud felt cool and pleasant to the touch. Behind him, the massive carcass rippled and shrunk, slowly turning into the corpse of a man. Sunny lingered for a few moments, trying to comprehend the fact that he, lost from light, had really slain a saint.
Appearances and preconceptions aren't going to tell you anything. For instance, you've made the mistake of assuming I'm a patient man. The clan. You overestimate your own abilities, with no idea of the depth of my own. And look at you now, groveling in the dirt. I've had enough. There's no hope left for this pathetic clan. The people of this clan are all the same.
Isn't it beautiful? This tomb of mine. Have you come to admire it? Ariel said. After a moment of silence, Weaver responded, I have not known that you've built a tomb, nor have I ever seen it. How would I know to admire it? I just happened to be here by chance. Now that I've seen it, my heart is untouched. I feel nothing. Then Weaver asked, but you seem to feel too much, demon of dread. Your face is unsightly. You are smiling. There are tears streaming from your eyes. Why? Ariel laughed. I'm not sure. He laughed and cried as he looked at the tomb, saying, I built it to bury the truth. Truth is the most hideous thing in the world, Weaver, and knowing it is a cruel torment. I mean to bury the truths that I cannot endure at the heart of this tomb, and be free of them forever. Weaver remained silent. After a while, Weaver spoke. It seems to me that you already did, and you already are. With that, the demon of fate turned and walked away without looking back. Walking away, Weaver whispered, you wanted to be free of the truth, so you didn't deserve it. As if sensing a gaze, the tattered man suddenly shifted and slowly raised his head. Making Sunny take an involuntary step back, the Mad Prince whispered, who dares dream about me? Ah, it's you, murderer. How about it, murderer? Come closer. I'll tell you a secret. You deserve that much. Where are you going, murderer? Don't you want to learn a secret?
Ooh, you can ask the flowers. I sit for hours telling all the bluebirds, the billy coo birds, pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you.
Who dares dream about me? Ah, it's you. Which one are you? He suddenly froze, then groaned and struck his head with a fist. I can't remember. Ah, you murderer.
As if sensing a gaze, the tattered man suddenly shifted and slowly raised his head. Making Sunny take an involuntary step back, the Mad Prince whispered, who dares dream about me? Ah, it's you, murderer. How about it, murderer? Come closer. I'll tell you a secret. You deserve that much. Where are you going, murderer? Don't you want to learn a secret?
Chosen, tarnished, and would-be lord, descend into the depths far below the Erdtree capital, seek audience with the three fingers and the flame of frenzy, and incinerate all that divides and distinguishes.
May chaos take
The wall!
A dream. I saw a dream. A dream that wouldn't end. Over and over again, I repeated and corrected every mistake. But before I knew it, I lost count. I died over 100 million times. And yet there was still a place I wanted to reach. A wish I wanted to protect. No matter what, I had to save everyone.
The Prince of Madness, that fiend, is one of the 6 plagues. His powers are that of a sword saint, but his swordsmanship is as mad as he is himself. He is of the corrupted rank, I think. As for his class, I am almost certain that he is a Titan.
How many times has it been now? 10,000? 10,000 more? The numbers blur, the endings blur. Your face doesn't. It never does. He laughs softly, hollow. I thought the first time would be the last. That if I fought hard enough, bled enough, believed enough, you'd live. But every time it ends the same way. You burn, I break, and the world resets like it's mocking me. He kneels before the tomb, whispering like a confession. I've clawed my way out of graves made from my own bones. I've drowned in oceans of my own making. I've killed corrupted gods just to buy one more second with you. And still, it's not enough. They call me mad. Maybe I am. There are days I can't tell if I'm saving you anymore, or if I'm just trying to prove I can. I tell myself it's love, that it's devotion, that it's holy. But love doesn't look like this. Love doesn't wear madness like a crown and time like chains. But I can't stop. I won't stop. Even when I hate you for it. Even when I hate myself. Because the thought of you staying gone. That's the only thing that truly terrifies me. He opened his mouth as if wanting to say something. Some terrible truth that would drive Sonny mad and infect his soul with corruption, without a doubt. But before he could, Sonny took a step forward, coming face to face with the startled Wraith, and leaned forward a little. Then he whispered into his ear. Only 2 words. The first words he had spoken after saying farewell to Cassie at the shore of Earth. They were, "Be gone." Sonny took a step back, but at the moment, the vile bird lunged forward, its demented eyes igniting with avarice and greed. Before he could even react, he was drowned by its loathsome shadow. And then deeper, finding their way into his very soul. If he had time to enter the soul sea at that moment, he would have seen.
There is one thing I can do for them, for the dead. It is to win, and keep winning until I attain my dream, a dream they clung to and risked their lives for.
All of the battles you fought up to now were simply a part of my plan.
I am free.
Identify yourself.
The dragon has 3 heads. One to be a murderer who will unleash death. One to be a monarch whose crown will weigh heavy. And one to be mad whose ideas will change history.
I am not a carrier of the nightmare spell anymore. It's a long story, so forgive me if I don't go into detail. I met a very loathsome cursed terror in my 3rd nightmare, and here I am.
When in line, and on top of all that shit, you always lying. On top of all that shit,
Any of you. All of you. It doesn't matter. I won't even use my aspect.
Let's get disrespectful. Let's get disrespectful. You better have some respect. When you attack the man, I'ma cut you off. Cut you off and talk it to me. Cut you out my car. Cut you out my life.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark.
the Lord of Shadows. Sure, his reputation was fearsome, and plenty of soldiers had witnessed his dire strength during the war. Still, he had been considered to be merely at the top of the hierarchy of power among the saints, like Summer Knight was, not as someone who existed entirely outside that hierarchy. His abominable minions had also defeated another 6, which meant that he had faced more enemy transcendence than even Changing Star herself. Today, however, Sun was at the center of everyone's attention, because he was just too savage, brutal, and domineering. The slaughter he was perpetrating could only be described as barbarous, towering at 3 meters of height, crowned by twisting forms and clad in fearsome onyx armor.